Hi, we will discuss about combinational logic circuits and also about half-adder combinational logic circuits in this session. We will see about the block diagram of combinational logic circuit first. It consists of three parts. The first one is input, second one is a combinational logic circuit, and third one is output. So we can have multiple inputs and multiple outputs for this combinational logic circuit. The outputs are obtained from the inputs based on the logic applied in the logic circuit. So you can see output is equivalent to function of input. So now we will see the definition for this combinational logic circuits. They are defined as memoryless digital logic circuits. The output at any instant in time depends only on the combination of its inputs. That means the output is dependent only on the present input condition. It does not require any past input status for this logic circuit. Now we will discuss about the design procedure of combinational logic circuits. It consists of four steps. The first one is we have to determine the required number of inputs and outputs for the specified problem. Second one, a truth table should be derived for the outputs based on the combination of the inputs. And third one, a simplified Boolean expression is derived for each output. By using K-maps or Boolean algebra, we can derive this Boolean expression. And last one, a logic diagram should be constructed for this simplified Boolean expression. And this design can be verified by using, by analyzing or simulating the circuit. See here the classification of combinational logic circuits is discussed. So mainly we are having three types of combinational logic circuits. The first one is arithmetic and logical functions. Second one is data transmission. And third one is code conversions. So we all know arithmetic and logic functions means the combinational circuits designed can be adder, subtractor, comparators, etc. And for data transmission, we have to construct multiplexer, demultiplexer, encoder and decoder circuits. And for code conversion, we can have binary to gray code and gray to binary code and BCD to 7-segment display that can be considered for code conversion combinational logic circuits. First, we will see about the arithmetic and logic combinational circuit. So in this, we are going to discuss about adder circuit. First, we should know the definition for adder. So in electronics, an adder is a digital circuit that can perform the addition of any numbers. So in modern computers, the adder is constructed inside the ALU unit, that is arithmetic and logical unit. So here the adders are important not only in the computer but also in the digital systems in which the numeric data are processed. So we can say adders are the digital circuits which are used for adding some binary values here. So we can classify the adder circuit into two types. One is a half adder and another one is full adder. Here we will discuss about the design of half-adder circuit. A half-adder is a combinational circuit that performs a simple addition of two binary numbers. The half-adder can add two binary digits called as augend and addend. So we can produce two outputs from this half-adder circuit that can be named as sum and carry. The block diagram of a half-adder circuit is given below. You can see the block diagram. The half-adder circuit consists of two inputs and two outputs. The inputs are named as A and B and the outputs are named as sum and carry. Next, a truth table of half-adder circuit is derived here. So in this truth table, we can consider the inputs as A and B and the outputs as sum and carry. Since we are having two inputs for this half-adder circuit, we can have 2 power n possible combinations of binary values for the input. So here 2 power 2 equal to 4 possible binary combinations can be considered for the input for deriving the corresponding output in this truth table. Now we will obtain the logical expression for sum and carry using a K-map structure. Consider the truth table for half-adder circuit. Here I have taken only the sum variable for deriving the logical expression. So we all know the structure of a two-variable K-map. It consists of two inputs. They are named as A and B. So here these inputs can hold the values of 0 and 1. So this two variable K-map is having 4 cells in it. Now I am going to enter the sum values in this 4 cells. So for the inputs 0, 0, the sum value is equivalent to 0. So the first cell will be having the value as 0. Then for 0, 1, the sum value is equivalent to 1. Then for 1, 0, its value is 1. And for 1, 1, its value is 0. Now from the K-map, we can derive the expression for sum as A into B bar plus A bar into B. This is nothing but the logical expression for an XOR gate. So we can construct the logic diagram for some variable by using two input XOR gate. So the diagram shown here is nothing but a two input XOR gate which gives us the sum as the output. Now the logical expression for carry output is discussed here. So consider the truth table with the carry outputs. In the similar manner, we have to construct a two variable K-map. The two variable K-map consists of 4 cells. Now replace the binary values in all these 4 cells. So the value 0, 0 gives the output as 0, and for 0, 1 the carry value is equivalent to 0, and for 1, 0 its value is 0, and for 1, 1 the carry value is equivalent to 1. So from this K-map we can derive the expression for carry as A into B. So we can construct a logic diagram for this carry variable. So here the logic diagram is nothing but a two input AND gate, and whose output is our carry value. Here the final logic diagram of half-adder circuit is shown. We can see the inputs are A and B and the outputs are sum and carry. They can be represented by S and C respectively. So the sum output is obtained from a XOR gate and the carry output is obtained from an AND gate. In this session, we have discussed about introduction to combinational logic circuit and construction of a half-adder circuit. In the next session, we will discuss about the construction of a full adder circuit. Thank you.